Ready? You ready? All right. Another week in the Pac-12. Another challenge. After playing the top-ranked passing offense, we play the second-ranked one now, and one that's definitely much more committed to running the football. Playing arguably the best receiving core in the entire country, certainly in this league. You've got guys in Vaughns and St. Brown and Micah Pittman that are physical freaks that are going to be playing on Sunday, and unfortunately they're playing Saturday this week. But our guys love that kind of a challenge. Being Joe Roth Day, it's an inspirational day for us, and being Senior Day, it's going to be bittersweet for me to see these seniors play the last game because they've really done a great job of turning the Cal defensive just philosophy around, and they bought into everything we've done. And I personally miss all these guys.
You said it with the receiving core. What stands out about them?
Well, they're all explosive athletes. They're long. They're guys that are physical. They're guys that make contested catches. I mean, I can't tell you how many times, it looks like they're thrown into double coverage and they come down with it. Those proverbial 50-50 balls they're getting when the ball, probably shouldn't even be thrown there. They're guys that they can catch it at 5 yards and take it 95 yards. They're the whole package, and they've got three of them. I think the biggest issue they have is they don't have enough balls to go around, because they can throw it to anyone, it seems like, on any play.
They've had some injuries, the offensive line, particularly at center. But what do they look like?
They look like big high school All-Americans that are athletic. They do a really good job. They're athletic. They're long. It's going to be a big challenge for us. We're going to have to, do a great job at the point of attack of playing with great leverage and great eyes and great hands. And, we're going to try to, generate a pass rush, which has been very, very difficult, against athletic guys like this.
Coach said you guys were trying to get 6 years of eligibility for both Luke and Zionde.
Yeah.
How much will that continuity help with?
Oh, it'll be huge. Both those guys have been, just flat warriors for us the last, 3 years, really. Both those guys have taken a ton of reps this year. They're guys that understand our defense. They anchor our package, and I can't say enough about them. If we can get both those guys back, which we intend on that happening, it's going to be great for us going into the future.
And you guys do get to honor a handful of seniors this weekend. How does it feel for you? You said.
Well, I think it's bittersweet. I'm really excited about their careers. Selfishly, I'm going to miss them because they've been such tremendous football players, and really just the personal relationship with those guys. A guy like Evan Weaver is so quirky. His production is going to be sorely missed, but just having him around and shaking your head at half the things he does. Travion Beck, similar way. A guy like Jayhawk, who's done such a great job of making plays, all over the field for us. He won the game for us last week. Creating those two takeaways. Ashton Davis. What a tremendous story he is, coming here as a walk-on, a track athlete, earned a starting spot. They earned a scholarship. And just really is one of the best safeties in our conference, if not the entire country. So we had so many guys that have great stories that, like I said, the year before we got here, had a tough year on defense, kind of came in not feeling great about themselves, but I think they're leaving knowing that they really transformed the Cal defense.
Back to SC a second. Freshman Moneyek, who might play. What
Kristen?
What is he?
Well, he's, a year ago, he was the fastest guy in the state, I believe. He ran a 10-300 meter. You watch him on tape, and he plays at that speed. If he has an opening and a seam, he's gone, and you're not going to catch him because I don't think we have any 10-2 guys on our team. Certainly not on our defense.
And is he big, physical?
Well, I know. He's about a 5'10", 185 pound. He's put together pretty well. He's out of San Diego, Madison High School. I remember going down there to the school and recruiting him. And the coaches were very, very high on him. They knew he was an explosive athlete. And, unfortunately, when you got that kind of talent, the word gets out, and he had a lot of offers. And, a lot of people, thought very, very highly of him. And he's showing them that, this year.
Ask Coach Wilcox this. Who amongst your defense right now would you think would make a great transition to the coaching realm?
That's a great question. I think any of the guys in our secondary, they really work hard at it. They understand what we're trying to do in our disguise. They understand technique. They understand work ethic. I think any of those guys would be tremendous. A guy like Ben DeRuyter, I know is going to be a coach next year. He's told me he's going to his high school and wants to be the defense coordinator there. So we've already talked, and I think he'll be a tremendous coach. He came here this summer, and typically a transfer, isn't going to pick up the defense as quickly as he has, and we have him playing multiple positions in our defense, and so he's going to be another guy. I think he'll be a tremendous football coach.
I don't know if you answered this already, but what are your thoughts on St. Brown? He ripped off big yards against ASU, last weekend.
Yeah. My thoughts are he's a tremendous football player. Very, very explosive. Seems to be, one of their go-to guys. When they need to make a play, they find him. And he's a sure-handed guy, very explosive. I mean, the play last week, they're backed up. It's 3rd and long, and you're not going to catch him. So he's a guy that, you definitely have to know where he's at. But the problem is, so is 21-6. And you want to double every one of them, but you start running out of guys.
Thank you.
That's good.
All right, guys. Thanks.